What's going on, guys? I'm the Mom Mechanic, and today we're going to be replacing this front valance piece.
So, let's get into it. So, to make this easier on me, I'm just going to put it on the lift and get under it to see where all the bolts are and to show you guys where they are as well. So now that we got the car in the air, it's looking like I'm gonna have to remove the side markers, loosen these. I'm just gonna loosen these real quick. There's one on the other side as well. There's one off. There's the second one. Pop it out. There's just two connectors on the back. Remove those real quick. So now that we got we got this area, the wires disconnected. We can go by the other side and take the wires out of that side as well. All right, now these ones up in here were a little tougher to get out, just because of this mess over here. It was hard to get to that bolt, so I took off the wheel, so I was able to get to it. So I've gotten all the bolts taken off up there. These I'm gonna have to figure out. Looks like they just added bolts that weren't supposed to be there, or nuts that weren't supposed to be there on there. And when I try to take them off, it just spins the entire stud. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then this is the last bolt here, keeping this side on. So if we can see, this side's completely loose. Or no, right there, those little bolts that someone added, I think. Those are what's holding this side on, pretty much. And then just remove that one up in there, and this thing should come off. And there you go. I got that those couple screws removed. Now the bumper or the valance is off. They have these, I don't know if this is supposed to come off, but this came off with it. It's something that the screws tie into. So I'm gonna keep that just for the new one. Yeah, overall, terrible. Looks absolutely terrible. I'm gonna flash forward to when I get the new one in.
So I got the new splitter, or the new front spoiler installed from KBD. It's just mocked up at the moment. Right now, I've got it mocked up in place. And I'm thinking, I don't know where these tabs go, but I'm thinking they're gonna have to go in that little gap right there. That would make the most sense. And then I'll drill a hole for it in there. Same thing with this one. This one's gonna be a little bit more tricky. Just because it's so much more bent out of shape. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, smack it with a hammer and whatnot. So I just took off the front bumper here, just to make it easier on myself. So now all the bolts are a lot more accessible. I can just stick my hand through there, and I don't have to worry about hitting it, trying to put it on and off. So this is a lot better, just doing this. So now you can see those brackets have to be pushed back. This one's gonna be more challenging because it's kind of rolled under as well. So we'll do that now. All right, now that we got our new fog lights and our side markers, we can get the new valance on. Now it's all painted. So let's do that now. So a little update. You're not gonna be able to get the middle bolts in on the top three here if you have the side markers in. So just have to take those off and put them in after the fact. Right now I'm using like a box to hold up the middle, and I put the back bolts in first. As you can see here, back bolts are in, and then I'm gonna work my way forward, finishing with these bolts here, being the last one. So yeah, let's continue on. All right, we got the sides on, one there, and over here. So now it's time to get the middle section in, which I drilled holes for. You can see, yeah. So I'm just going to put the bolts where they need to be. I think I might do this next section once I have the bumper bar in, just so I can space it out where I need to space it. So coming underneath to our, plugging in our fog lights here, we're gonna wanna find the two, you can see here, there's two separate connectors, and then one will go on each prong. And if you have one, if you put it on and it doesn't turn on, then take them out and flop them, and that should work. So as you can see here, I got the front bar back on. There you go. So if you found this video informative, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more. And remember, no matter your experience or your skill level, keep on improving.